A wise man once said, opinions are like an anus. Everybody has one. But in my opinion, our shit don't stink. Back to you in the studio, Trevor.
Yo, and we're back again.
It's back in the stew.
Come on. It's your boys at the In My Opinion podcast.
Yeah.
I'm your boy, Melinda the Fourth, aka Sukali.
Yeah, I'm DT, aka designated driver.
Skirt.
And you know me, no gunshot today.
No gunshot today.
AKA the one and only Uzoma.
Yes.
What does that actually mean in your language?
Uzi, aka no gunshot.
What does
Uzoma?
What does Uzoma mean?
Uzoma in my language means good road, innit?
Come like
there's no
soldier boy out here, fam.
No curbs, nothing.
But whenever I'm dealing with you, I just feel like the road's just,
it's your vehicle.
Very
It's not me, mate.
So I'm the problem.
It's not your vehicle.
It's not me,
your
it's
vehicle
you.
Need tracking.
It's not me, it's you. What does your name mean?
DT.
No, your actual real Nigerian
name. I use DT so much I ever forgot.
You forgot that you have a name. I think a lot of people don't know your real name.
I don't think
you don't have to give us your real name if you don't want to, but what does it mean, your Nigerian name?
So full pronunciation of it is actually Oluwadamilare. So that means...
My gosh, passport is a mad thing.
No, so that means Oluwadamilare is like I'm judged right by God.
So everyone else is judged wrong.
Well, yeah, there you go.
If your name is not
Oluwadamilare. Because Oluwa is God.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense? Dami is like given unto, if that makes sense, kind of thing. Lare is like grace or like freedom, kind of, or like sort of, someone spared you kind of thing, whatever it is, yeah.
That sounds like a very holy name.
Yeah, it is. It is very.
All those syllables.
Yeah, it is. So it could actually be broken into. Back home, obviously people with that name is just they're called Dare.
Not Olu.
No, but you can actually split into. It's a weird name because you can actually split into like three different.
Yeah.
Because you can't call it. You can't say Olu if you want to. You can't call me Olu, but I
you don't like it.
No.
I might start calling you Olu then.
Wow,
man,
okay.
like. And what does my name mean? Since no one's gonna ask. Okay, so
never. You know the vibes, anyways, man.
Marvin.
Sukali.
Exactly. What is going on here, bro?
Sukali, sweet potato,
everything
mac and cheese.
Yeah, icing and
what else? Barbecue chicken.
Oh my god!
He's got so much names, bro. I don't know which one.
So,
which one do you want? Which one is the official one?
The official one's Mulinde.
Mulinde.
Is that how you say it? Mulinde?
No, say it like a Uganda. Mulinde.
Mulinde.
No, you're saying it like we're Indian. Mulinde.
Should I say it?
Yes.
Mulinde.
Anyway, Mulinde means wait for him. So
wait for who?
For him, whoever that may be.
Okay.
So I think maybe I was overdue. I don't know. Maybe my mum had me for too long in her stomach. But yeah, they call me Mulinde. And it basically means like patient.
Mulinde ain't your family name.
But that's your family name.
That's not your personal name.
It's my personal name and family name. Mind your business. Mind your business.
My business is minded.
Anyway, man, it's been a while since we've been in the stew. Obviously, last time we were together, we were filming in a barbershop. Which, if you haven't watched yet, please go and watch that episode. Episode 8.
Very interesting topic.
Very good.
I had a lot of messages about that. People are like, yo, you man are dropping a lot.
Very dope visuals as well. So shout out Headliner Barbers on that one. But yeah, how's your week been since then, man?
To the left first. To the left.
Why?
You want to start?
I've been very busy. The weather's been crap.
Yeah.
It's been raining almost every single day.
Winter has come.
It's been making it extremely difficult for me to work. But I've been out here. It's been very busy though, man. But yeah, man, I've been all right. Getting to it as usual.
Yeah.
When you say you've been out here, you sounded like a prostitute for a second.
And the rain is ruining my business.
I've been out here.
The rain is ruining my business.
The rain is ruining my business.
You just dish it out. You're a public toilet. I've been out here. Hey, my week.
Yeah.
Obviously,
it's not obvious.
My second result came back this week, so I'm in a happy week.
What do you mean? What result?
From what? GCSE, uni, degree?
My COVID result.
Hey, what was the first result?
Positive.
Hey.
Also, yeah, COVID.
That's why, if you all didn't know, I was a bit, quiet the last episode. I was recovering. I was in recovery mode.
Basically.
I was in recovery mode, you know what I mean? But we're all good now, man. We thank God, man.
Actually,
Praise be to the Most High, you know what I mean?
Always.
We thank God,
God
man.
is good.
So Carly, you went for a test though, isn't it? After that,
I did, because the truth is, everyone caught COVID at your birthday, bro. And I don't know why you're trying to...
But you were negative.
Who, me? Yeah, because
you've had it before. That's why. He's had it before.
Because
That's why.
Yeah, that's why.
He's had it before.
God spared you.
He's had it before, bro. That's why.
Because I'm calm. You can catch it twice,
because there's no way.
You can catch it twice.
No, there's no way you were in between two people that you don't... You had it before.
Nah, but real talk.
He's had it before.
Let's speak about this. Real talk. COVID is real.
It's real. It's real.
Just for all the people out there that still might be on that.
Because you didn't believe it until you got it.
Until I got it.
Until you got it.
Yeah.
And this guy was, the way this guy was
I kind of did believe it because, I knew a few people that had it that were quite close to home. But again, you still have that sort of, you know what I mean? But when on my birthday, that restaurant, which further continues to haunt us, that restaurant, yeah. So I think obviously we traced it all back, and it seems like that's where we all caught it from.
Yeah.
But quite a lot of people till today, strange to me, were negative. I don't know how this virus works. But all right,
from what I think, anyways, it says if you've caught it before, you can't get it again. I don't know.
No, you can get it again, but
very rarely. It's a very small chance.
Yeah, and then that's what.
So what I think is, you got to remember, when this when they had the initial outbreak, a lot of people caught it without knowing, because you got to remember at that time, it wasn't issuing out tests like that. So people just had it and isolated for 14 days or something. Do you know what I mean? Because I had a few people that spoke to me in the past and I'm bare ill, but it sounded like mad. Do you know what I mean? So probably they've had it, but by the time we got it, obviously they've got tests now. So it's easy to tell if you've got it or not.
Okay, Dr. Uzoma, we appreciate that.
That's why certain man, they docked it in it. It never existed, didn't it?
Well, I'm glad you lot are back to health.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Because I couldn't take any more of this guy's moaning every day, acting like, I don't know, he had a terminal illness, like it wasn't going to end. Oh, you man ain't taking this serious.
Yeah. It was because I felt like a newborn baby beat me up, Bruv, that thing's not a joke,
one question then. Are you not going to take the vaccine?
No, me not take no vaccine.
No.
So you will get it
I have Nigerian concussion.
Listen, I had it, bro. I think the worst of it was like one day where you just feel kind of weak and tired. And after that one day, that was it. Man's all right. I'm a very active guy anyway. So it's like...
So you don't mind getting it again?
I don't mind. What do you mean? I'm
a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I'm a survivor.
Please, guys, we don't endorse this message.
No, we don't.
But I'm not taking the vaccine. I'm not taking it. That's my opinion. I'm not taking it.
Instead, I'm going to take tetanus.
The vaccine has got this brother doing moonwalk on the stage. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want that. What that guy's on Trump. I don't know what. I don't want what he's on.
It's true.
I don't want it. Whatever he's on, I don't want it.
I don't want it.
So, my week.
How's yours?
Let's get to my week.
And remember, I said at the start that we were gonna forget.
Oh, you always forget how my week is. That's cool.
How's your week been?
Obviously, this week was the 58th.
I can see
Uganda independence.
Come on,
Shout out Uganda. If you guys didn't know, I don't know how.
Freedom fighter.
Come on.
Shout out all my Matokes out there. You know what I mean?
Come on.
Shout out. Come on, Uganda.
Matoke
lives matter.
Matoke lives matter.
Obviously, I've got here.
What's it? Green banana.
Can you see that?
I'm hella Uganda.
Can you see that? Hella
Looking
Uganda.
for an excuse to show off your abs.
Come on,
them pounds have been dropping.
Listen, shout out Hella Uganda. Hella Ugandas on Instagram. They sent me this t-shirt. Very good quality.
Where's our own though? I don't get
it. Hella Uganda. No. Where's my own top?
And the three people.
But would you man rock it?
What do you mean, bruv? We support, bruv. It's top.
Okay, now we'll sort that.
Listen.
Has it got a jumper?
Listen.
Yeah, they're moving into hoodies now.
Listen, whoever, if you're watching, I need my top, please.
Now we'll get that sorted.
I want a hoodie.
We'll get that sorted.
I want my top. I want to be Hello Uganda.
You want to be Hello Uganda? Come on, bro. But to do that, I think you guys need to learn how to say something.
Uganda.
You have to say something in Uganda.
What can I say now? How do you say
what's the challenge?
I am Hello Ugandan?
Okay.
What's the challenge?
All right, say this. Yeah, so you say Ndimuna Uganda.
Ndimuna Uganda.
Come on, you've secured yourself a jumper. Come on.
Hello Ugandans, you see Ndimuna Uganda.
Come on.
That's the one. Ndimuna Uganda.
Hey. Real G.
Yeah, that's what
My hood.
Let's sort these guys out of a jumper, man. Come on.
Let's get it happen. Let's
But
make it
now
happen.
we much appreciated.
It was dope. You know, Ugandans, this year it's mad the way we trended on Twitter. You know, Uganda's a small country. You know, there's not a lot of us here. I think about 100,000 they said on the last census.
Serious?
So we're not as big as you lot here. But to see them
That's quite a
trending
lot,
and
though.
stuff.
100,000 you, man.
Yeah, that's not a lot compared to you lot.
Wow, that's a lot. I didn't think there was any of you lot. I thought you was just like the you lot that I know.
Nah, but
nothing can be worse than Nigerians. They go anywhere.
yeah, see,
Nigerians
Uganda
are
don't like
everywhere.
that. So it was dope, man. So went out to a few events, celebrating Ugandan independence. Obviously with social distancing, it wasn't as fun, but it was still chill.
Can I ask you a question? Why is it that this year it was so
prevalent?
Yeah,
I'll tell you why. It's because of these younger generation of Ugandans. Like the way they've come up, and they've come up on social media, and they've come up like very together, like very open to wanting to know each other.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like my generation, when we were younger, first of all we had was Facebook, and everyone was doing guy. No one really wanted to kind of be like together like that. We weren't really support each other like that. But this new generation, bro, on Twitter, they run
because
Twitter.
I was just seeing it everywhere, and it almost looked like, where all these Ugandans popping out from?
I felt like that as well, because at some point I felt I was almost the president of Uganda in London. You know, I knew everybody. But now it's like, yo, nobody even knows me. There's a whole new generation of Uganda. So it's good to see though. It's good to see, and I'm glad. And yeah, man, I enjoyed myself.
Happy Independence Day to you.
Thank you.
I like Ugandans too.
Yeah, we're calm people, man. We're calm people. We don't like passa, we're just calm.
Easy going.
But when provoked, it's a mazine. It's a mazine. When provoked, and we like to drink. No one can touch us.
What is it? Walaji.
That one,
I love Walaji, the coconut flavour. That's my one.
Listen, I should have bought a
I
bottle
tried that
today.
coconut one, you know.
Which one you been drinking then?
Pineapple.
Whichever one it is, there's one you gave me. That one is a killer.
Yeah, the pineapple.
The drink itself is a killer.
It's a mad thing. I'm not
And
gonna
it's
lie.
sweet, and it's a creeper. But anyways, it's dope.
But yeah, man, that was my week. So now you lot have caught up on what we've been up to. I think we should. It's only right we acknowledge that it's Black History Month.
Come on.
Do you know what I mean?
Come on.
We only get a month, unfortunately, but we'll take what we're given.
100%.
Half a bread is better than nothing.
It's true.
Half a bread.
Yes, it's better than nothing. Even a slice of a small piece of bread is better than nothing.
You're right. Because even as what does a wise man say? He says
a wise man once said, opinions are like a.
Listen, Jess loves that intro so much. It's crazy.
What did he say? That one he said.
Someone side me, innit?
A wise man once said, and then he said, another wise man also countered.
Bro, a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. You understand?
Which one is this one? No, this one is a new one. A bird in hand is worth two in the bush.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
A bird
A bird in your hand.
Oh, a bird in your hand
is worth two birds in the bush.
How? Oh,
so if you're there and you've got a bird in the hand and you see two in the bush, you're gonna have to put this one down to try and get that two. By the time you go to get the two, they'll run off and you're losing this one. So you better stick to the bird you have in the hand.
Two. I'm gonna use that one.
You know, Mr. Proverb, Mr. Proverb. So yeah, Black History Month. We only get 1 month. It's October, and what we've done is we've all tried to gather one fact that we feel like we want to share with you, fact or story or something got to do with Black history. And you know, it's not all about slavery, even though my fact is, because I feel like I need to share this with you people. So basically, my fact is, up until 2015, UK taxpayers were still paying off the debt that we had to give to slave owners. Yeah. Not slavers, not the slaves, but the slave owners to abolish slavery back in 1833. Okay, so that means me, you, my man over there behind the camera, and anyone else that was paying tax up until 2015 was paying towards paying back the descendants of those slave owners. The figure was £20 million. But if you look at it now, I think they said it was...
That was back in when?
Yeah,
20 million pounds back.
So this was 1833, right?
£20 million pounds.
20 million pounds. But if you put that in today's money, 17 billion pounds was used to abolish slavery, right? And just to give you like an example, the Gladstones, so that was the father of William Ewart Gladstone, who was a prime minister, they were paid £100,000 for 2,500 men, slaves, women and children. And that was equivalent to £80 million today. That's how much they were paid. David Cameron's ancestors are also up in there. You know what I'm saying? They were also paid to get rid of slavery. And I think what hurts me the most, right, is even after they abolished it and these men got their money, right, there was an apprenticeship scheme that was set up so that basically they couldn't just stop slavery that day.
Yeah.
So for like, I think it was like almost a couple of years afterwards, the slaves still had to work 45 hours a week for free, for no money. Even though these men just got paid millions and millions of pounds, right? And that's how, up until 2015, we were still paying off that debt. And that was 40% of our national budget at the time. Almost half of the budget was used to pay off slave owners, and the slaves got nothing. Do you know what I mean? So I just thought I'd share that fact with you guys to show you the fuckery that, you know, black people have had to face when people say, why don't you go back to your country? Why you guys always talk about slavery? Because we're still feeling it today.
Till today. 2015 was just what? Just like yesterday?
Literally. We made these people money. Then after they abolished slavery, they got compensation. You know what I'm saying? And then what did we get? Windrush.
And you know what I mean? I'm sorry to say, but you know what? This is what pisses me off about it. You know how you get some black people as well that's like, let's just go back and rebuild our own country. But when you then realize, bro, like, we essentially built this place.
We built this place. We built many countries. Do you know
what I'm talking about? So it's like, this is as much theirs as it is ours.
Come on.
So if we can't both coexist and have equal rights and that's all we're literally fighting for.
Literally. And you are lucky. I think someone said it and it hit home, is that they're lucky we're not fighting for superiority. We just want equality. They're lucky we don't want revenge. They're lucky.
We don't even want revenge.
We don't even want revenge. We just want to be equal.
And I think that's what the problem is, though. That's what scares them the most, though, because they feel like, knowing what we know and what we've been through,
that we might
want revenge. And I think that's what scares them. But anyways, that's
just a
shocking.
last fact. Obviously, I don't want to stay on this too much, but I know a lot of people say, especially guys in our position, that have quote unquote kind of made it. They'd say, that's proof that you got equality. It's proof because you've made it. You're a black man, you're in England, you drive nice cars. But no, that's just me, one person, or three of us. But what about the other people that are still suffering the prejudice, that can't make it up in business, that can't start their own businesses because the bank won't give them a loan? It's still prevalent today. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna talk too much. That's my fact.
That's a very, very
you know what I'm saying?
Point.
But I'm just letting you know that one day we'll talk about it in a deeper context. But I will never stop talking about slavery, the injustices that black people face here and around the world. And I will keep on putting on this platform. And I just hope the people that are watching this will continue to support that.
Trust me.
Jeez.
Well said, man. That's dope. Drop the mic. Drop the mic.
Mic drop.
Drop on the floor. Dash it.
That's dope. Now I respect that, man. And obviously for mine, I'm just going to go back home very quickly. Home is Nigeria. We've got one of our greatest icon here. Legend. You lot know I'm into my music, and this musician is Fela Kuti. Obviously, it seems like the one that is mentioned the most. There's a whole host of them, array of them. You got a lot of the Orlando Award. A lot of people might not know who it is. You got there's Wasiu Ayinde, Barrister. There's a whole host of like musician legends that used to obviously push their agenda, everything for the culture and stuff like that. But obviously Fela Kuti is one of the I hear about him at the very top. Exactly, at the very top of that list is known worldwide and everything like that. So but again, this man, in honor of his memory, he if you know about Nigerian culture, or if you care to look into it, through his music, he pushes a lot of the black agendas, things that can help revolutionize us. A lot of the police brutality that they're talking about, even in America, that was happening back then as well. Okay. A lot of the government corruptions, all of that stuff he spoke about in his music. Okay. And also is like an activist as well. Do you know what I mean? He's out there front line, both in his music, or in his walks of life, everything pushing that agenda, and obviously just going against the grain, disrupting the system. And, the government, all of that, they hated him for it. So there's a lot of...
Did anything he did or fought for come to pass because of him? Like, is there anything notable at all? Or?
Yeah.
Because I know he's a good musician. I definitely...
Like, if you think about it, all the host of like, all the African musician artists, all of that stuff, he paved the way for all of these people.
Okay, that's dope.
So he literally kicked down the door. If it weren't for people like him, doing all that groundwork, going through what he went through, along with his mom, being in front of the balcony, all of that stuff.
Why was she in front of a balcony?
Bro, listen, right, all of that stuff. Like when with Africa, you should know this anyways with Uganda and stuff like that. Like with Africa, if you speak against the corruption of the government, and especially someone you've got a voice, you're someone that people listen to. Yeah. Of course, he had a cult following. Yeah. And when you're someone like that and you're disrupting, the status quo, you want to call it, they hate that. And with Africa, it's not like here where they would, maybe change certain laws or do certain systematic stuff to kind of like, shut that down. Back home, they would just come and get you.
Okay.
I'm talking about, I'm talking about the armies, the police, all of that. They would literally just come for you, grab you.
So when they came, got his mum and threw off the balcony.
Oh, listen, it's crazy. But
mad.
I'd say to people, if you want to know a bit about Nigerian history and stuff like that, go and Google it. Everything's all online. Go and read up about Fela Kuti's history and what is sort of done for Africa. But it's definitely someone to definitely remember.
What's one of your best tracks of his?
Water.
You know, get the enemy.
That's dope. Yeah, there you go.
Come on.
Listen.
Do you say is that water doesn't have an enemy?
Yeah, water doesn't have an enemy.
I love that.
Think about it.
I love that.
It's profound.
Bruv.
I love that.
If you deep, I mean, it's not something that needs to be explained.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
It would be sort of like, I guess it would be like he would be like the Bob Marley of like Africa, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So he's
I hear about
him. I burn trees as well.
Yeah, so silly.
Trees burning. Him, I burn trees as well.
Yeah, but yeah, man.
So he's got that loud pack.
Yeah, he got that gelato black.
Was definitely someone to mention. So definitely someone to remember. To always keep in the middle of our heart, in the center of our heart, when it comes to Black History Month.
Shout out Fela Kuti, man.
Shout out to him, his family, and all that.
Uzoma, who have you got for us?
Come on, brother.
Me, as you all know, I mean,
mate.
How did Jesse say it last week? Igbo people are industrious by nature.
They are.
Yeah, so as an industrious man, me, I'm gonna pick someone there to mean it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I like my culture. Like, I love the Igbo tradition, whatever. So I'm gonna pick Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu.
Wait, I want to let that say that.
For y'all that don't know who that is, yeah?
Can I attempt to say it?
Okay, say it. Chukwuemeka
Odumegwu
Ojukwu.
I got it.
Listen, you have to say it with vim. You see the bass in my voice. Chukwuemeka
Odumegwu Ojukwu.
That is it.
Come on.
Handshake. Yes?
Come on.
So basically, I don't know if you have heard of what we call the Biafran War.
I haven't, no.
Yeah, so it was a civil war between, obviously, the Igbo people and mainly like the Hausa, whatever. There was basically, they gave the rights to them in terms of, what's it called? Like leading the country and stuff, yeah?
Who's they? The British?
Not the British, but basically the British gave...
The colonial masters.
Yeah, they gave obviously the Hausa people more of the upper hand to lead.
Okay.
And obviously Ojukwu was not not happy with obviously the new people they're trying to put in power.
Okay.
So basically he was kind of refusing to obviously accept their terms and stuff like that, and obviously that caused like a civil war in the country, innit? So he was basically more like the
freedom fighter.
The Moses of the Igbo people.
The Moses.
They say, how Moses led the Israelites?
Yeah.
So he was our own Moses.
He was your Moses.
He was funding the weapons.
Was he your Kim Jong-un?
I don't know about that.
Which one is Kim Jong-un?
Kim Jong-un led the North Koreans.
Yeah.
The war
so Kim Jong-un,
between South Korea.
He was our own like version of Moses. So because he felt like obviously there was a lot of oppression going on with the Igbo people, innit? Like they was oppressing us a lot. And he didn't like that. So he got the man them, they got the waps out. Get me?
So
they went to war, innit? Yeah, they got the waps out. You know what I mean? They had us dashing, we had them dashing, you know what I mean?
Everybody,
So
ching.
Who was triumphant?
Bad chings.
Who won the war?
No, obviously they won the war.
Who? Hausa people?
Yeah, they won the war eventually.
Man scratching it. Honestly.
I was hoping for a happy ending.
They won the war.
No, but
they squashed it.
They squashed it.
But they came to like because you got to remember, apart from that, they had a lot of people backing them. You know what I'm saying? And it was just us. So it's just like you're getting support from different people, and we were just warring. Like, do you know what I'm saying to you? Obviously, they squashed it eventually, but we done our things too. You know what I'm saying to you?
No, you're right.
Nah, you lot there for
he's the famous one, innit?
That's why I feel like the Igbos are still the only one that's never been in power in Nigeria.
Oh, who's Bashir? Is it Bashir? Who's your president?
Buhari.
Sorry.
He's Hausa. He's North.
What about Good Luck Jonathan?
Jonathan is Igbo. No, Jonathan is like...
He's South region, Delta.
No, but what I'm saying is... but Nigeria's never... No, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't count him, but Nigeria's never actually had a full Igbo man
Okay.
As a president.
We have.
Okay.
Who? No, what was my man's name? Nnamdi Azikiwe. Yeah, bro, we did.
He was the first and only.
Yeah.
Brother, don't come on here lying on this platform.
No. We had Nnamdi Azikiwe.
No, but when was that? What year was that? No, but what year was that?
Wow, let me Google it, man.
Is that after we had the independence or before? Just after. It was the first one. But then ever since then, what did they do? What did they do? After, but because you know why? They didn't want him in, so maybe, that's my correction. I think after
so he's the first president of
that's
Nigeria.
right. Just after we had the independence, right? But after, based on what?
They overthrew him out. They
overthrew him out. And ever since then, they've never really let, Yeah, ever since then, they've never really let Igbos have the... But I would love to see what Igbo would do in this current, in 2020.
You know what it is, in terms of like, having like resources, being like Mr. Jesse said, industrious by nature, A lot of Igbo people got that, But I tell you, the main issue we have, which is why the Hausa people are always the most successful, They stick together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying to you? So one person will get a job in the presidential seat.
They'll bring everyone in.
All of them in there. But you see, the Igbo people, we're not too united like that.
No.
So it's like one man, one army. That's why we're not as successful as these lot. They stick together like... That's
your
one thing I rate about
generation can change.
Yeah, but I think it's changing now, though. It's changing now. It's changing now. But
I mean, I feel like since you lot have spoken a lot about Nigeria, obviously there's a documentary on Netflix, Journey of an African Colony.
Yeah, I got that on my watch list.
Talks a lot about
I'm gonna watch
Nigerian history. I watched a couple episodes, really good. So I think you guys should watch that.
Definitely.
If you want to learn a lot more about Nigeria and the part it played with the slave trade.
Yeah.
So good. I hope you lot have been educated about little facts about Black history. Let us know in the comments.
Mistakes,
we move. We're not, we're not teachers.
What's that thing they do?
This is our opinion. Don't take our
opinion. Don't take it for facts. So Google your own.
Although mine is a fact. I mean, I don't know about these, but mine was definitely a fact. But if this was
your facts you got was from Google, right?
I got it from the Guardian.
Exactly. This from
the Guardian news. Okay.
This one is from experience.
But let us know in the comments if you learned something new. You know, that would be great.
Definitely.
So moving on to our business of the week.
Business.
I think one of you guys should talk about it since you know it. So you know it so in detail.
Yeah, Muggs is into this stuff.
The one and only. You know what I mean?
Yeah, even this one right here. The Cubans.
MWG. That stands for Masters with Gold.
Yo,
sounds prestige. Sounds hella
jewelry, man. If you're trying to,
bust
you know what I mean? Secure the misses. Engagement rings, chains, bust down watches,
grills,
anything. You know where to go.
VVS
Masters with gold
watches, all of that.
And man. Vincent, he's
personal friend of ours.
A very close friend of ours. And listen, he does it all, man.
And he's 30. I've been there. He's in Hatton Garden. He's in Hatton Garden. All the 30 thing.
Listen, all of us.
But we'll put the thing.
It's in. Yeah, and I know. Obviously, some of his services. Obviously, he's on Instagram as well. We're gonna plug his.
We'll definitely put Insta somewhere down there. So if you check it
out, you can go on his page and actually see a lot of the things that he does. And I know some of his services include like doing grills, top and bottom. If you want a VVS1, VS1. If you want, what's the other one? Baguettes, whatever you want, you can get it done. So he does grills, he does links, Cuban links, whatever you want to call it. He does bracelets. He does the bracelets as well. With the, what else do he do? I know he sources out watches, all of that. If you need any sort of, you know that how people be going crazy for Rolexes and all of that, I hit up Vincent, yo, what are you saying for the Hulk? And he will get it for you for the low. He will source them out and all legit.
Everything legit, papers, box, everything.
Then you can find them in 34 to 35 Hatton Garden.
30.
Carbon.
That's how you know he's 30.
EC1.
Ain't no basement thing. No basement. He's Hatton Garden. And I've seen his work, especially on like customized engagement rings and stuff like that.
He helped one of our guys.
Yeah, one of our guys, engagement ring. I mean,
bust it down.
Proper bust it down.
Proper bust it down.
Hit them up, guys. That's that.
But the business of the week really kind of links in with our topic this week, which I like.
Yes.
And it's talking about engagement rings. Because at our age, our big age, these are the conversations we need to start having. Because we need to start thinking about the Future and
all right, cameraman, man. Okay,
all right, showing off the ring. Okay, clearly some people have already done it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you start talking about marriage and the future, and what's
happened? Well, your grandma's calling from back home. What do you call your Jaja?
Jaja is always calling.
Come on, man. All this money, who you gonna share it with?
Jaja's like, bro, will I be 100 when you marry?
Yeah.
You know the ones. When will you marry?
Them ones.
But the topic itself is, how much money would you spend, or do you think it's reasonable to spend on an engagement ring? And I've been thinking about this because, like I said, we have a brotherhood, and that's a meeting that we have between me and a few of our guys monthly, where we talk about our lives, talk about investments, talk about business and how we can, better ourselves.
Yeah.
And it's been a topic that's been...
we've talked about this quite a lot.
Yeah, we've talked about it quite a lot. And we thought, why not invite you lot?
It's been lingering around,
on the surface.
It's been there, bruv.
And
the elephant in the room.
Why don't we bring you lot into the brotherhood chat and think about how do we
get the people's opinion out
tackle this topic of what is a reasonable price to pay for an engagement ring? So I'm going to set you off with the rule.
Go on.
The rule of thumb that was started by the De Beers company. That's the company that owns the largest reserves of diamonds in the world, right? And before they came about, there was no such thing as an engagement ring, right?
So how were they doing it?
They weren't. There was not. It was just married. Like, like we're married. There wasn't even a ring.
Just pay the dowry.
You know what I mean? So De Beers came in and thought, okay, they weren't even marketing companies. They're like, how can we get more people to buy diamonds? You know what I'm saying? And the marketing company came up with this concept of 3 months. If you love your woman,
the 3 months,
3 months salary is what she should be worth when it comes to buying a diamond ring. So I want to start off by saying I don't believe in that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe that I don't believe your value to me is in how much I spend on your engagement ring. Do you know what I mean? Because you could lose the ring, you could get robbed of the ring.
Material things.
And it's a materialistic. I could use that money better elsewhere than buying you a big rock. You know what I'm saying? But I know that's a controversial topic because I never mentioned it to my sisters. They call me cheap. You know, in the Ghana, they say Orimo copy. The word's gone now.
Orimo copy, you said.
No, I'm a copy, but there's another word. I can't, but it means stingy with money. But it's like, I'm not stingy with money. I just want to spend
I'm trying to be smart with my money.
You don't know how much 3 months salary.
That's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? So first of all, let's tackle that. What do you guys think is do you agree with the 3 month salary?
No, I disagree.
Okay.
Well, what? Uzo, do you wanna go first? Take this one.
I don't really agree with the 3 months thing still, because
you want 10
at the end of the day,
I try to drop.
It's not even that. Like you're saying, the ring thing is like what I'm giving you shouldn't be what basically you're using to say this is how much I love you.
Exactly.
It shouldn't be based or placed on an item.
Hot boy,
that's what it is, an item. Like, you know what I'm saying to you. So for that reason alone, I just feel like at the end of the day, as well, everyone's circumstances and everyone's situation is different. You know what I'm saying to you? So I feel like when you get with someone, that's the sort of conversations you need to be having, like in terms of like, what's your mindset? Like, what do you like? What are you thinking? What are your expectations? Do you know what I'm saying to you? Because if someone is saying, like, okay, let's just say I'm on like 10 grand a month. Yeah. I have to go and buy you a ring for 30 grand.
Yes, you must.
Like, nah.
Those are them rules.
Them rules. Nah. It's all down to individuals. So depending on what your partner likes or whatever she's saying, okay, this is what I want. This is my mindset. You need to see if yours align with what she wants.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And if it doesn't align, no way.
Okay.
You do what makes you happy. The 3 month thing.
Where I do agree with you. Yeah, I agree with everything, by the way. But I'm just gonna play the devil's what's the word? Devil's advocate.
You play that role so well.
You play it all the time. But you didn't even have to announce it.
But let me just throw this.
Straight.
But how about what would you say then to the people that would say curveball?
Is Mr. Editor gonna edit it? Yeah. I'm even tired of throwing curveballs.
You're tired now, isn't it? I've been telling him to do it.
The curveball is coming from that direction now. So
no?
Yeah, go on.
But yeah, what would you then? What say you to people that?
What say you? What the hell? Took like David Cameron's ancestors.
Yeah, obviously. What say you to the people that tell you that? if you're not financially stable and stuff like that, maybe you shouldn't be getting married. Because you know there are people that tell you that, especially in this 2020, right? This era that we live in. This is like, remember back in the days when we were growing up and stuff like that, even from way before us as well. It's always just been a thing of, you know, you find somebody, you both, you know, you fall in love, all of that stuff. You see yourselves together, and you know, you want to get married. You know, you gotta meet their parents. You know, especially from our culture, and you gotta meet their parents, introduce yourself, and then do what the necessary, whatever it is, to get the blessings from the parents, right? Yeah, stuff like that. And then that's essentially like the most important part, if that makes sense. But then 2020 nowadays is more about the show, the flashiness, you know what I mean? Those, you know, you see those proposals, like you see the helicopters with the will you marry me, all of that stuff. Yeah. So what, like, people that then tell you that, look, yeah, if you know you can't afford 3 times your salary to do an engagement ring and wherever it is, if you can't, then maybe you're not in the position to be talking about.
You know, one thing people forget.
My head is boiling.
The only thing that's constant in life, you want to know,
is change.
Changes.
Yes.
Yeah. So I can be broke today, rich tomorrow. You can be rich tomorrow, broke today. Unfortunately, no one can't see the future. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you can be sitting there today saying, yo, like, because I can't afford 3 months to pay on a ring, I should not get married.
What kind
you
of
not
nonsense?
know that my life in the next 2 months
could change.
I'm about to be a millionaire. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So it's like, I don't know who puts all these rules in place where people are saying,
sorry, bro, I think,
I don't know who puts all these rules in place.
Pattern.
Sorry.
Where, like, it's like, this is what you have to follow. This is what you have to do.
Status quo.
Do you know what I'm saying to you? Like, that's why, like, the other day, I think I was having a conversation, and then I was like, something along the lines of, like, what is it? Like, what's a definition of an independent woman? Do you know what I'm saying to you? That came up, yeah? And obviously you Googled it, and it's like independent. Like, sometimes I feel like people get this thing mixed, yeah, where it's like, to be independent means, like, I don't ask no one for nothing. They make it like, yo, I'm so independent, but you shouldn't be depending on any human being in the first place. Do you get my point? You shouldn't. No, unless you're a child, that's just, do you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be depending on any human being, because you can be very, like, for me, my advice would be, anybody that's out there should be trying to get.
Do you want the definition of independent woman?
Oh, let me.
Yeah.
Independent, yeah?
Yeah, independent woman.
Yeah.
In the Urban Dictionary is a woman who pays her own bills, buys her own things, and does not allow a man to affect her stability or self-confidence. She supports herself entirely on her own and is proud to be able to do so.
Okay.
Oh, my ladies.
So what's wrong with that now?
Nothing.
Nothing is wrong with that, right?
No.
Okay. So nothing is wrong with that. Yeah? Right? So that's how it should be. No human being should depend on another human being.
I agree with that.
Should she buy her own ring? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm not saying buy your own ring. Yeah, that's
coming like to me.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay,
yeah,
so
but I'm just saying to you, yeah, all these things that people remember. I went here because a lot of people have these things they put out there and they think, yo, this is what it should be. No, there's no, who writes these things? Do you know what I'm saying to you? Who writes these things?
Who's this out?
No. I'm not frustrated. Yeah,
who writes this, bro?
Speak your truth. I'm enjoying this.
Everybody should know what works for them. Do you know what I'm saying to you? You have a conversation with your partner. You say, okay, cool. You know what? This is what my situation is saying right now. In the next, because you got to remember, these things can always be upgraded. Can
I ask you a question?
Yeah, go on. Shoot.
Do you then maybe think some women then pressure men into, they put men into this situation?
Not even just men, but I mean women, it's family. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because the reason why I'm only saying that because based on what Uzi's saying now, like whereas my thing is that if you're having to be sitting down there having that conversation with your other half that, oh look, like, you know what my situation is, here's a little £300 ring, knowing the fact that she probably wants a £2,000 ring. Does that make sense what I'm saying to you? But you're like, you know. So that's what I'm saying to you. So then,
this is what I'm saying.
Then that question comes about where do you then feel like there's pressure there.
But this is what
when
I'm saying, bro.
But you know what I feel like, yeah? Let's be real. Let's be real, yeah? Man, then, be honest, yeah, with yourself, yeah? We know how men think and operate, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah? We're just people that, you know what? The only thing that's always on our mind, yeah, is how to make money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying to you?
100%.
Go-getters.
We all know that, you know what I'm saying to you? Like, it come like sometimes, yeah, when your pocket ain't right, yeah? Like, you as a man,
you don't
feel like you're hungry. You don't feel full.
You don't feel brave.
You feel hungry. Like,
Very
you know what I'm
hungry.
saying to you, yeah? So it's like, along the lines of that, yeah, there's a lot of things that we know when it comes to like women, we just do it to please them.
Of course.
But we don't really give a shit about it.
Of course.
That's the realness.
Yeah.
So from when you've, like for me, how I see it, yeah, when I agreed to be with a woman, yeah, to a certain extent, I just feel like, you know what, a lot of the things, yeah, is part of the package. You know, when you sign contract from O2 and they tell you for the next 2 years, this is, you just have to, no.
I get what you're saying.
It comes as a package. It's just like, you know what, you're just going to have to do what they want.
To please them.
If
But
they're
that
not
is part
happy
of the
and the
compromise.
yard is sour,
That is part
you're
of the
not going to
compromise.
sleep.
But my issue is this, just to go back on his point, yeah, I feel like, when did it become a conversation about rings? Do you know what I mean? Back in the day, or not even back in the day, from what I've known, like seeing my brother get married and my other siblings, they were just there, minding their business. Then the man pulled out a ring and said, will you marry me? They had no clue. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had no clue, no say where the ring was bought from, nothing. They
It's
just
social media.
looked at the ring, said, yep, I'll take it.
It was more of the act.
It was the act. But all of a sudden now, there's conversations of, this is the kind of ring I want, this is how much it's got to cost, and da-da-da-da. Where for me, I'll put this out there now. I don't see nothing wrong with buying a ring from Argos, 599. Yeah, I saw some nice rings. I even saw a nice ring in H. Samuel that was £1,000. That's now 699. You know what I mean? I was thinking, bro.
I don't know about Argos though. I'm sorry.
What? Why? But stop saying why.
Argos.
Why don't you know about Argos? Tell me why. If it's
But you know him, my guy is bougie.
No, shut up, man. That's not that.
This guy, the man that eat with chopsticks. Chopstick eater. He's
You know what I'm saying to
bougie.
you? I feel like you man are doing exactly what it is. Why are you not putting all this pressure on me when I'm about to speak my mind?
because
When
you're
are you
gonna
to
say,
speak your
what's
mind?
wrong with Argos?
No,
If it's not a
just saying
materialistic
this.
thing.
I'm saying they're cool, yeah, but my problem is this, right? I'm also a fan of go big or go home.
What do you mean by go big or go
I'm,
home?
what's
I'm
go
also
big?
that fan.
So where's going big?
Check this out.
Take me to big.
Check this out. The way my viewpoint on this is that, right? Again, we would be lying to ourselves if we're saying, yo, we know for a fact here, women like good things.
How will she know it's from Argos?
Oh, I don't know about that. What do you
Exactly.
mean?
If I
You
bring it
will
in a
know.
plain
I think
box,
you would know.
how?
Listen, you will know,
That
bro.
ring looked nice.
You are moving mad.
Bro,
Listen, if
should I
go
show
to-
you the ring?
Let me say
Oh,
something.
I wish I could
I'm
show
not
you
gonna
guys
lie
the
to
Let
ring.
me say something. If I
wish I could show you the ring,
If I
bro.
go to Tiffany's to buy a ring, yeah, do not bring an Argos ring next to that. You can tell the difference.
are a jewelry guy. So
would
you know
women.
about, nah, bro.
Listen, I know you're moving mad. Shall I tell you why?
You're moving very
Let me
mad
tell you
because
why.
you're looking at it from your point
Let
of
me-
view.
No, I'm not
Be
looking at-
general.
no, I'm not looking
Most
at-
people don't know about jewelry. I didn't know about VVS until I met this
Can
guy.
I land?
I didn't know what VVS was.
Because do I have a VVS? Anyways, but listen.
Don't get me started.
But anyways,
Look
listen.
at the chains that way. I don't know about jewelry. If you bought me an Argos ring, I wouldn't know VVS. I wouldn't know
me
what
tell
it's
you-
called.
though.
Yeah, this one's gold. Of course, it's gold.
I don't know. We've
Nah,
already said
go
now. We need to question this thing. But yo, the point I'm making is this, right? Look, check this out. I'm saying to you, you even made me lose my point because I'm trying to think.
Because
what
your
I'm
point
saying.
is not making sense.
Wait. What I'm saying to
point
you,
belongs to the
wait.
streets.
The point I'm saying to you is this, right? Check this
Yeah.
out. You can't buy an Argos ring because you
Okay.
say, and the problem, there you go. You're saying, oh, why would how would she know? Listen, from when women, women, from when they're like 4 or 5 years old, when they have their princess's room, they've been dreaming of this. They have been dreaming of this. You think that she hasn't done research on the type of ring she wants, how it needs to look. But listen, you'd be surprised, these lot are more versed, with what a VVS is and what 24 karat and they're supposed to look like.
Any woman that's that versed, that ain't for me, bro.
Wow, I don't know.
for me.
I'm not gonna go that
he's
far
right.
ahead.
He's
but the
right,
point
though.
I'm
Sorry,
making to
bro.
you, but
He's
check
right.
this
You
out.
have to
If
pick
you
your
get my
battles.
ring and then you want to take it to a
check
jeweler
this
to
out.
test, you know they can do this diamond test, they put something
Check
on it,
this
and
out.
that's what you're going to do. When I've taken time out to engage you,
But I just think my belief systems are just a bit different. Only because it's like, look, I feel like if we've gone to your parents, I'm a very traditional guy. We've gone to your parents, we've made inquiries. He's here. We've made inquiries. I want to come and pluck some flowers in your house.
This guy.
And I'm basically...
You're just trying to win points. He's definitely trying to win points.
No, I'm not trying to win points.
You don't feel this way, bro.
You don't want me to give my opinion. I'm giving my opinion.
Give your opinion.
I'm basically, look, listen, you know how the African traditional parent, they're like, look, in our village, in our tradition, this and that.
Does your village do engagement rings? Don't piss me off.
No.
Don't piss me off.
No,
are you talking about now?
Wait. Remember,
are you talking about now, back in the day?
No, I'm talking even still now.
I'm talking about villages.
This is where I operate. I'm just telling you, this is my mind. I don't care.
Okay, the villages,
2050.
Okay, talk about your villages.
So I'm kind of talking to that point where, look, what's most important for me is going to the parent, getting the blessings, whatever the requirement is, fulfilling that. Does that make sense? And I feel like everything else after that, you're just doing to please your wife. Wait. I'm telling you this is what I believe in. Everything after that, you're essentially doing that to please your woman.
So let me ask you a question. So you say you're a traditional man.
Yeah.
No. How many pairs of Ashwebi do you own? Check it. How many?
Wait. Ashwebi.
Yeah, it represents the tradition.
I've had a few.
How many? No. How many times? Every time you are doing easy gang. It's very easy. Very easy. It's wearing New Balance. How many? No, because I'm trying to understand.
I've had some.
No. Tradition works in everything, you know? Yeah?
Man are picking and choosing.
No. Wait. So do you think, Ashwebi determines how traditional I am as a man?
But you say you're traditional.
So does engagement determine how traditional you are as a man?
I'm confused.
I'm as confused as you are.
You're not confusing the crap out of me. Do you have traditional? Are you a traditional man?
I'm a very traditional man.
So do you have
I have Ugandan, yes.
No, you don't. That's a lie.
No, he does.
He does.
But this guy is very traditional.
Colourful, don't you?
And he's not. No. This is the thing. He's not even talking like chopstick eater.
The man that
you see what I'm saying?
Chopstick.
Guys, look. Listen to me.
The man that eats with chopstick.
When you try to give your opinion on this platform,
I don't think. Okay, wait. So what are you trying to say? You give the engagement ring because the parents gave you flowers. What did you say?
That's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? This is where you failed already because you have this vim for me. You've actually not even listened to what I just said.
Block flowers.
I'm saying to you, I'm more trying. I'd rather go through the family first. Once I have the blessings.
What has that got to do with the ring?
Yeah, and that's the point I'm trying to make to you. So for me personally, once I have the ring to me is extra. So you're essentially.
So why can't it be from Argos?
No, the point I'm making to you is this, right? Check this out. If you're gonna do something, I'm just saying do it properly.
Oh, so you're saying that's why you do the whole traditional thing because it's doing it properly.
There you go.
You weren't landing. Your plane was
wait. And then the point what I'm making is that now we all know, innit? Let's be real, innit? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. You know where you're gonna find this kind of woman in 2020 that
I will find her.
Wait. That's happy with an Argos ring. Because I'm saying to you, But what I am saying is, I'm not talking about the price here. I'm just talking about where you purchase this ring.
Where can I purchase it from?
I can't go and buy a ring for someone I say is the love of my life. Blah blah blah. From the same place, where they sell toilet tissue, where they sell ironing board. And they sell, you know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm saying.
All twisted.
That's what I'm saying.
Man them buy rings from Costco, you know.
That's the man them. That's not me.
And Costco sells some decent rings.
Listen, I'm here. No, Costco actually, no. Costco then,
you're and right they sell toilet paper.
You're right there.
And they sell toilet in bulk.
But then again, you go to Costco and you see a ring for 10 bags.
Argos must have rings for 10 bags.
No, they do not.
Yes, they do.
Where? Someone show me.
Google it.
No, you're the one that's saying it. Show me. Argos 10 bag ring.
Yeah.
You're moving nuts. You buy the whole freaking store for 10 bags.
While we're doing that, I'm just going to bring some facts and figures. You know I like statistics.
Yeah, and I've got some facts and figures for the head top too.
We probably got the same statistics.
I think so.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, you talk about yours first.
Okay, so a survey was done by retailer William May. And it found out the cost of the average engagement ring in the UK is currently £1,471. So just slightly above my budget. And that's less than the average 1 month salary, which is £1,800 based on an annual salary of £27,271. So it's an increase of 18% in the groom spending. There's been an increase in 8% in groom spending £500 or less. So that means since 10 years ago, people are now spending £500 less. 80% more people are spending £500 less on engagement rings. Those are my kind of people. And I think it was spurred by... last year, I don't know if you heard them, Poundland was selling engagement rings for £1. So I think that's what started the whole thing of, bruh, if Poundland can run, then it runs, innit? You know what I mean?
Sorry, quickly, yeah, bro.
The most expensive ring at Argos is 1,199.
No, but I'm not gonna lie. Quickly, bro, I love you, yeah, but I won't lie. If I buy a ring for my girl from here, I want to be slapped.
Exactly.
Nah, Argos is a bit mad still.
That ring is 30 though, bro.
No.
That ring looks nice.
But listen, the most expensive ring, listen, from Argos is 1,199.
Are you sure?
And check this out. And it's also 9 carat, bro. Also, the diamond there is 0.5.
But look at something like this now, yeah. Look, this is even GIA certified. This is, oh my God. Oh my God.
And how much is that?
Oh my God.
What?
No, this is £1,875. This is not bad, but this has been reduced for 4 racks.
No, but then check this out. But this
is a nice ring though.
Ooh, look, it's 0.5 carat. Same as this one.
And you can pay £30
Same as what you say.
But what's the wait. There's way more diamond than that though.
18 karat white gold.
Yeah,
bro.
that's 18 karat white. This is 9 karat white gold.
Doesn't matter.
No, but apart from that, there's way more diamond.
No, but this was 4 racks.
It says 0.5 carat.
But there's way more diamond setting on that though. Look at that. This only got one diamond in it. And apart from that, anyways, look, listen.
It's quality, not quantity.
I'm not talking about the amount. Exactly. That's the point I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the amount you're spending. I'm talking about you can actually source up other places that actually has better value for money. That's the point I'm trying to make. Argos just sounds ridiculous.
To be fair,
Okay.
I think at least,
Argos just sounds
not to take the piss, So I think
how is it
at least minimum. So minimum someone should be spending at least two bags.
So wait,
£2,000.
You're heated about
at
this,
least £2,000.
I'm heated because
you've got plans to. There's a ring you saw in Argos that you want to buy.
Nah, it's because when this topic has started,
there's a ring you saw in Argos you want to buy.
At least £2,000.
Listen, let me talk.
That's fair enough.
Let me talk.
At least £2,000.
Let me talk. The reason why I'm so passionate about this shit. I'm so passionate about this shit is because this topic we've been talking about. By the way, like I said, we've been talking about this topic for a while, and I just don't understand the notion.
So wait,
that Argos sells rings, but no one can buy them from there.
No.
That's what people. No. Let me finish. Let me land. That's what man was saying. The Argos sell rings, but no one's allowed to buy them. But Argos, wait. Let me finish, bro. Argos have been selling these rings from when I was young.
Okay.
But wait. Let me finish. And they're still selling them. So that means there are people buying them. There are women accepting them. So why is it?
Okay, so let me explain to you why now.
Do you shop in Iceland?
No. Let me.
I do sometimes.
Let me tell you. I'll tell you what the problem is here, and the fact is, Argos is a hoe. And I'll tell you why I say Argos is a hoe.
I can't reason with you, man. Like, if you're going to start your conversation like that.
Let me tell you why. No. Let me tell you why the problem is.
My gosh.
You see, when you talk about like jewelry shop, like, jewelry, watches, all these things are in the same bracket, When you mention H. Samuel, I just think,
can I go there?
Let me just finish. I just think of watches, rings. When you mention Argos,
that's what I say.
When you mention Argos, I think of Henry Hoover.
You know the plastic weight. The plastic weight.
So they're not
it's
really associated.
It's H. Samuel Fine. It's H.
Samuel is calm.
Yeah.
No. See.
No. H. Samuel is calm.
Okay.
H. Samuel is like
Argos is just like, I know them for like, this is what being greedy. They didn't focus on specializing on something. They want to sell ring. They want to sell toilet. They want to sell Hoover. We confused. That's why. So they're not known. They're not known for rings.
Finally.
They're known for Hoover, Blender.
Let's move on to my next question, because we're not going to agree on Argos. You don't like Argos, clearly. We'll never get endorsed by Argos because of you. Cool.
We don't want the endorsement.
Okay. Are you allowed
They will give me Henry Hoover branding.
Whatever, man. Listen.
I don't want.
Is it okay for a man to finance the ring?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
It is over here. Devil's advocate. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what?
What is 0% finance?
APA.
Check this out. I'd only agree with financing the ring on one condition.
What's that, boss?
If you can actually afford it, but you just choose to finance it, then But if you can't afford it, but you're financing it just so, because that's the only way you can afford it, then no, I don't agree.
Why not? Because I can afford the monthly payment. I can't afford the full amount. That's mad. Who finances stuff that they can afford to pay? What's the point?
I do it all the time. What are you talking about?
Okay, no, I'm not saying. That's the whole point. That's how you build your credit. No. Listen.
You're financed.
Listen. I phrased the question wrong.
Okay.
But what I mean by that is,
they use Klarna. I use Klarna. And you know why I use Klarna?
That don't mean you can afford it.
No. You know why I use it? So that If I need to return it, I've not given them my money.
I understand. Okay, no, guys, I get it. As a financial policy, I get that, especially if it's 0%. But what I'm saying though,
0%
is
sweet.
why if I can afford the monthly payments, why is that not good enough?
You know what I think it is?
What do you mean?
No.
Why do I need to be able to afford the whole ring?
Let me
Okay, you get him. You get him.
You see, like sometimes, when you have to pull out a huge amount of money, to pay for something, it's like a sacrifice sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what? I'm gonna take this £2,000 to pay for my life. What
he's saying. What he's saying.
But I feel like it's the thing. It's like that you know when you love someone and you want to do something, you should be quick to take that money.
No, what Sakali is saying is like, Sakali is saying, what's wrong with if I can afford to pay for it every month, Let's say I don't actually have the piece to buy it, but I can afford to pay every month. What's wrong with that? That's what he's asking.
And would your woman know? Your woman don't need to know that it's on finance.
No, I'm not talking for the woman. I'm talking as a man.
Yourself.
I'm talking for the man as well.
I get you talking like this because I remember when I spoke about this with my sister.
I don't endorse that.
My sister was like, so for you to miss the payments and bailiff come to my house to carry ring.
They don't work like that.
Yeah, I mean,
once you've taken out the stuff and given it to the girl, they can't chase the ring down. You just know you've just sacrificed bad credit.
Yeah, but if you're living together and you miss the payments and they sell it to debt
collector. Not one payment, you have to move straight.
Yeah, man might miss a few. You know, it's Corona times. The times are hard. You know what I mean? Man might miss the payments and the ring comes and gets collected. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Okay, but furthermore, okay.
Check this out. I just think, look, listen. If you can't, again, I'm a strong believer of if you cannot afford something, don't get yourself involved. What is the rush? If you say you want to get married to this person, you're going to be with this person for the rest of your life, If you can afford to do it now and she doesn't understand that, hey, babe, we're not in the position right now.
Take time.
Maybe next year, maybe in 2 years' time. It's all about planning and organizing. Why do you have to get yourself in debt, just to please somebody?
That's a fair question. That's a fair question.
And that's the point why I said I don't agree. But again, if you can actually afford it, but you just want to do finance because you don't want to take the big chunk out. Maybe you want to put the money into other business ventures and you want to do it. Then you can do that because at the end of the day, push comes to shove, you can just pay it.
Okay.
And you're not putting yourself in any debt because you actually have it. But if you're putting yourself in debt just to please somebody else, no, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, all right, cool. Another question I have, I know we got to wrap up shortly.
Yeah.
But is who owns the ring?
Who owns the ring?
Once you've bought this, this 5-rack ring that you lot keep talking about.
Well, essentially she owns it, but most times when you break up, she'll throw it back.
That's what I'm saying. So what I was trying to get to is, if you break up, will you ask for the ring back now that you spent 5 racks on it?
No, I don't believe in. I don't believe in men that do stuff like that as well. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Imagine, check this out.
Give it to your next day, innit?
Check this out also, Now going back to, if you go buy a ring now in Argos for $3, yeah, there's another thing. This the pushback.
I'm waiting for you to land.
You go and buy a ring now, £300 from Argos. Years down the line, you break up, she takes the ring and throw it in your face. Let's now say you was living together, she's now taking majority of your shit, they've kicked you out, throws the ring in your face. What do you do with that £300 ring?
I don't care about it. That's the whole reason why you get a £300 ring, because you're not even thinking about it.
But check this out. Let's say
I bought a ring for 10 bags, 8 bags.
You're moving mad.
No.
Listen, I throw it back in your face, bro, and you fall into hard times. What can you do with that ring?
Bro, if I buy a ring for 8 bags and you break up with her and she keeps that ring and you even see her posting
I might take that one back.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm protecting myself.
Nah, man.
So basically, essentially, what you lot are saying is,
No, not you lot. No, what he's saying. Yeah, don't put me in that.
It's basically
man starting.
It's basically spend what you know if she leaves,
No, what I am saying, and I want you to be clear on this, is I don't believe in a 3-month rule.
No, I don't believe in a 3-month salary.
You should get what you feel is good out of your love. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I haven't been in a position yet where it's like, okay, I need to find a ring or whatever. But I don't want to be bound by rules. I don't want to be bound by amounts. I don't want to be by carats, by VVS's, VS, TS, whatever, all this. I don't want to be bound by all that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to go out and buy a ring with no pressure.
The way the last time I remember baguette, I was thinking of bread.
Now you're thinking of jewelry. It's all mad, bro. Yeah, I'm saying.
Man.
And my last question before we wrap up: would you accept a proposal?
How can my woman propose to me?
Yeah, I will.
I'm industrious. My woman can't propose. You with your beard like this.
You would.
Let a woman
one knee and everything.
Huh?
1 knee and everything.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So should your ring also be 3 months salary?
My ring?
Yeah, that she's proposing to you with.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's got to be. You know my thing. Man. You
want to buy your woman.
You know how it's got to be.
Balenciaga socks.
No, but to be honest though, if my woman does that, obviously out of the fact that she's done it, you kind of have to say yes. But again, what I would obviously then do is I'll then do it again and surprise
for what
do
though?
it back for her.
You man are doing lifestyle, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
Personally, I'm not down for.
So what would you say? No,
I would say, listen, can you just get up before the shit go viral?
Why you say no?
Get up before the shit go viral. The woman can't propose to me, man.
But do you know what would push a woman?
You can actually see yourself.
Wait, let me say. No, I mean, out of the to save the embarrassment, that's why I say yes. Because, bro, for a woman to
push
get cameras
down. Everyone put your cameras down.
I don't think any woman should be doing that.
No.
No, what I'm saying is that
it just makes you seem desperate.
No, sometimes. What do you mean? Imagine some people like you be with your woman for like 10, 15 years. You still not come and propose. She's like, I can't take this anymore.
I cannot take no more.
I'm just gonna propose.
So if they leave you, put your hand like this. Someone to put a ring on it. You're moving mad, bro.
And you know what? On that, is there a time? Do you feel like there's a time?
That's my goodness.
Even me doing that, yeah, I feel weak.
You feel weak. You feel emasculated.
That's you. That's the problem. That's a you problem.
Is there a maximum amount of time a woman should be engaged by?
Yeah, this is the problem now.
This is a big question.
Is this part 2? Is this for another day?
No, we can talk about it a little bit, man. What do you mean?
People are doing this thing by age.
Yes. 30 is the new like...
You know what, it's no, but I do get it from women's point of view, you know what I mean? In terms of the team can keep firing. For the next... You know what I mean? Long time. But you know, some people's one is not firing. No, I know. Some people's one is not firing. That's a very rare case.
Very rare.
Very rare case.
They said one in how many men? A lot of people's stuff is not firing. No.
It's a very rare case. But what I'm saying is, obviously, the older they get, the more like...
Yeah, I know women,
The harder it gets. So obviously, they're working on a deadline, innit? They're working on.
But then it feels like then a lot of women then end up settling because they feel like the age.
Who introduced white wedding?
Christians.
Christianity.
And where did that originate from?
Jesus said for that reason. What did he say? No. You leave your mother and father.
From the where did the wedding come from?
No, what's the word? We just said now.
You will leave your mother and father. No. Jesus.
No.
What word?
Anyways, now I thought you said something that I wanted to.
Cool.
But essentially,
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you lot. Again, I repeat myself on this particular situation.
Land the plane.
I'm all about the parents. That's me.
Is that a cheat code?
Blessings from the parent for me.
It's more important.
It's more important than going to go.
I agree with that.
Because now, only because, bro, again, like you said, you've acknowledged this already, and we all know this. It's shifted now from the way it used to be. How it's all about the communion that you lot trying to, build and all of that stuff. I'm talking about it. Now it's more about the show. Is my wedding gonna outdo that wedding?
Am I gonna get on Bella Niger?
There you go. Like, am I gonna be on Shade Room for having this special stuff? And then because of that,
different social media for different people. If you're not in this bracket, don't be in this social media. One for celebrity, one for
regular people.
Because that way you don't see
all the other stuff.
Because we can't deny the fact that it's influencing people, bro. Like, women go online, they see all these. But there was one I saw. I don't know if you lot saw it as well. Like, where it was like a glass kind of like box, and when they made their entrance to the dance floor, the box kind of came up from the ground.
Mad.
And inside the glass box was the two couples, newlyweds and stuff like that, and it looked crazy. And I'm just like, wow. And then these kind of things are gassing women, bruv. And man, I'm gonna go and check it. Man, them, yeah, when you're a woman, have you seen all this? It's so beautiful.
You know what
you go on Google, yeah, it said, wedding costs 100K.
Do you know what? Because you said that, just to wrap up, yeah, there's this guy.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
There's another podcast, but he was talking about the fact that he's not on social media because being on social media ruins his vision. And that really resonated with me yesterday.
That's the luxury car, the guy leasing.
And I was watching it, I was like, yo, that really resonated with me because there's so many times you be on social media and you be thinking like...
Made you think post of that though, shout out to him.
Yeah, like, even before we started this podcast, you'd be thinking, I can't start a podcast. Look how many podcasts there are. Look how many da-da-da-da-da. But if you weren't preying what other people are doing, you would just focus on your own vision. You would do what you want. So I agree with what you're saying in that sometimes it's good to just focus on your own lane. Don't have all these distractions of, this person's got VVS, this person's got this person's got that. Do what you want to do.
Face your front.
Face your front. Follow your rules. Live by your morals, and God will judge you.
Whatever makes you happy,
in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
But yeah, I think we've wrapped up that topic, so personally, I don't think you should be bound by any rules on buying a ring. These men have got money. So they're gonna drop bags. And I cannot wait to see these rings.
But for me again, I know for a fact, especially the level of work she's put in, all of that stuff. And if I'm in a position to, I don't see any man here. If you say you love your woman and you're in a position to, of course.
I'd rather buy her a car or a house than buy her a ring.
Or invest the money or something like that for her, you know what I mean? And if she's not on that, then maybe you might need to start reconsidering, the person you're with. But yeah, man. Okay. But that is that on that. But just before we wrap up, obviously I just want to highlight what's been going on in Nigeria.
Today's Nigeria Day on the podcast, to be honest.
No, we have to, because there's a big situation.
I'm down with it.
Other than the glowing, the gloomy, and all of the funny, SARS, man. End SARS all day. We're not with that. And I know, obviously, even though the protests and everyone, the widespread news, all of that stuff, I think, especially the fact that people are abroad in the UK, America, everywhere, celebrities, everyone started to get involved and, start to reshare it. And then, I think I saw Wizkid out there in London, right? In London, it was at the embassy. Protesting over there for that. And then I know I saw the video as well, back home as well, literally on his knees with a few of his people. So like the celebrities are really getting out there. And I think obviously that's forced the government to dissolve SARS as a unit. So SARS is meant to be this sort of like anti-robbery squad, right? But then, there's a lot of corrupted department in there, brutalizing, killing young people, beating them excessively, which is what I'm saying. So it's not just in America, UK, around here that injustice is happening. It's happening back in our own home. So, and obviously the government claimed, they dissolved it, wherever it is, but they've literally just changed the name, innit? Like cut off one head of the snake and another one grows in place of it. So essentially it's just stuff that they're doing just to keep people quiet, but it's still there, it's still happening. Nothing is really, no changes really been made. So again, people are really obviously not satisfied with just them saying, that unit has been dissolved. We still, at the end of the day, want to see a full, complete police reform. Yeah. And also obviously all the rogue officers, the bad breed, has to face justice.
Come on.
So, a lot of them have killed a lot of young, innocent people, all of that stuff. But then it's all well and good saying, you've dissolved the unit and all of that. But people need to be brought to justice and be held accountable for some of their actions.
Definitely.
So, and that's what's going to deter other people, other rogue or bad police officers to change their ways.
But then I feel like it seems, I was reading about SARS and I think the average police officer earns, $100 or
but that's
something
beef with the government,
I get that, but I think the reforms need to include paying them enough so they don't feel like they need to do the corruption.
No, I agree with you, lot.
It's like a cycle.
But the problem,
it's poverty.
No, but you lot say that. No, I agree with what you're saying here, but here's the problem. I just feel like, apart from even just SARS anyway, I think like just a general humanity thing, innit? Even at work, it happens. When the people from the top do something bad, we don't take the fight to the actual people. It's always ourselves that catches the worst end of it. Which, I understand.
Crabs in the barrel.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I understand.
It's a lawless country.
Listen, and I get it, but at the same time, we have to change it. We are responsible. I got to do my bit to try and do what I can. Everyone's got to do their bit. You can't just say, because it's like this, there's nothing you can do, so just leave it.
Yeah, but essentially that problem is coming right from the top.
Yeah, but then listen, this is what I'm saying. The police, these police officers with their guns and their whips and all of that stuff, take all of those weapons and those things to the government. They're the one that can increase your pay, not the people. So you beating up innocent kids and all of that stuff.
I agree with you.
You know what I mean? That's not going to change anything. I'm just saying that
when you're doing reforms, it has to be included in the reform.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree with that. But that's a power. Because the reason why I'm a bit here though is because people, when I was reading on a few comments online and stuff like, people were bringing that up. Like, look at their salary though. Look how much they're getting paid though. Blah, blah, blah. Which I do agree with. Yeah. But again,
this is part of the problem.
It needs to go to the top. NSARS. It's
been very great to see everyone coming together, especially for something that's happening in Africa. So we hope that the reform actually is a reform and that there'll be no more police brutality in Nigeria.
Yeah, we hope there's a turning
in the name
point,
of
man.
Jesus.
Amen.
But guys, thanks for watching. We do appreciate it. It's episode 9. I'm getting excited because I didn't think we'll make it past episode 2. But we are now on episode 9 in the name of Jesus. Which means next is the episode 10. So I feel like we're going to have something special for you guys.
We need to, yeah.
We don't know where it's going to be, but probably be a surprise. We'll see. We'll let you know. But meantime...
engagement.
Get married to the game, B.
Come on. But guys, please continue to watch, share, comment, subscribe, like everything.
Yeah.
In My Opinion Podcast UK on Instagram, IMO Pod UK on Twitter, and then In My Opinion Podcast UK on Facebook, on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Jesus, is that our time?
Sorry,
it looks like it.
On Spotify and Apple Podcasts is In My Opinion, all one word, then podcast. And yeah, man, just let us know. And let us know what you want to see more of, man. Please, holler at us. DM us.
Man, talk to us.
Talk to
we
us.
want
We're
you
here.
to talk to us.
We want to engage.
And obviously, let us know what you think about this topic as well.
Come on.
Engagement.
Please.
Yeah. We want some engagement ring.
For the algorithm. The algorithm. But yeah, guys, it's been great. Love. We're out.
Peace.